तो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल पूजा's कुकबुक फॉर मोर डिलीशियसनेस। अच्छा सुनिए, सब्सक्राइब करते समय उस बेल आइकन को ज़रूर क्लिक कीजिएगा, क्योंकि जब भी मेरे वीडियोस अपलोड होंगे आपकी फ़ोन की घंटी ज़रूर बजेगी। Today we are going to make a very delicious yummy recipe that are made with the left out roti. Yes, you heard it right, which is we call as basi roti. So with the most yummy and delicious style of roti corn, and guys, trust me, your kids are absolutely going to love this recipe. Here is the ingredient list. You can also see in the description of this video along with the detailed recipe. So do check out my detailed recipe in the description box down below. And do not forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon button to get my latest update videos once I upload my videos. So without any delay, let's get dip into the recipe process. Making this recipe, as you guys can see what I am doing here, I have taken 3 left out roti, raat ki roti. You can fold them into half, or you can straight cut them like a half shape of that roti. So I'm cutting them into the exact 2 half without helping a pizza cutter. You can use the knife cutter as well, your wish. So I'm using pizza cutter here. So now land that half of the roti on the top of the other half roti. Now similarly cut the left 2 rotis as well. So now see this flaps, it's open up, so we have to close them. We have to close them for sure, or else it will open up while semi frying. Let's the maida paste out of it, the celery out of it. So for making that maida paste, we need 4 tablespoons. Here I have taken 4 tablespoons of maida, which is all-purpose flour, and adding some water to it to make very well slurry paste out of it. This slurry should not be more thin and more thick. We are going to use it as a glue. This slurry, the paste we have made with the help of the maida. So we will use them as a glue to cover our roti. Apply the little paste with the help of the spoon everywhere of the roti. Make sure it will cover everywhere, every corner of it. So now press it very nicely with your finger, so that it will stick to it properly. The roti will stick together properly. They are so secure and nicely done. They will not be open up while semi frying our corn, our roti corn. Now let's make the corn out of it. So roll it into the cone shape, as you can see I'm doing it. Now make it very nicely, tight wrap it up so that it won't come out of it, and make each of this one like this that we have made it. Look, our roti corns are ready. They are done. If you want the best results for it, so do refrigerate for 10 minutes. It will get a perfect set. So we need a perfect set. So refrigerate for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, take a pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil, and once it gets hot, add teaspoon of garlic chopped, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 2 to 3 chopped green chillis. You can skip this green chillis as if you're making for kids. So now saute them for a minute. Cup of boiled corn. For boiling the corn, it's very simple. In a pan or in a kadai, in anything, just add 1 cup of corn, add little bit of salt, a pinch of salt and water. Boil them for a minute. maybe 3-4 minutes. That minutes are sufficient. So boil them and stain them up and give it a rest for 1 minute, and the boiled corns are ready. So add them 1 cup of boil to it and saute them again for 2 minutes or until you get a little golden color into corns. Now add 1 tablespoon of schezwan sauce. Guys, this is totally option if you're making for kids. And 1 teaspoon of sugar I'm adding here because I'm not adding honey. So instead of honey, you can add 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of sugar. It will give a very nice flavor. Add them again. You can also use any kind of veggies if you want to add it. In this process, in this recipe, I am only using the two veggies here. One is corn, the boiled corn, and some coated cheese, means paneer. I'm using these 2 ingredients here. So you can add any other vegetables of your choice. Ball, take 150 grams of coated cheese. I'm taking 150 grams of coated cheese. And I'm crushing them with the help of spoon, with the help of the fork, and till it gets very the chura type, the crumbles type, the chura type. Let's not forget the salt. So 1 teaspoon of salt you have to add. So it well again everything nicely. Once everything is mixed, saute them for 2 minutes. Them for 2 minutes again more, and once it's done, keep it into the room temperature for a minute to cool down them up, and you can fill the stuff into the corn nicely. So after a minute, they're completely cooled down, as you can see. And now take the roti corn out of the refrigerator that we have put it earlier into the refrigerator. Now we need to fill the corn with the help of the stuff we have made in. So take a little bit of the stuff and fill into the roti corn nicely, and with the help of the spoon, press it down. See the way I'm doing it. Press it down nicely and add more if required. Repeat the same until the entire corn filled with the stuff. So the top should be covered very nicely. Now repeat with the rest of the corn as well. They are nicely stuffed and they're looking very, very beautiful. They're ready to semi-fry. In a pan, add some oil to semi-fry. Semi-frying the corn, the stuff can also come out as well because it's not covered. So for covering them, the paste which we have made it earlier, that celery paste, that maida and the water together, that paste. So dip the corn top nicely into that celery paste and cover it nicely. And now one by one pour into the oil and semi-fry the roti corn until it gets a very little crispy from each corner of the roti. So nicely fried. The stuff, that soft stuff from inside and the crispy from the outside, you can see it. They're looking so yummy itself. So now I am dipping. So now for making more interesting to this roti corn, dip the roti corn top on the mayonnaise. I'm using mayonnaise here. You can use the tomato ketchup and mayonnaise both. Dipping the roti corn top on the mayonnaise. Make sure the top should nicely covered, and then I'm going to dip it into the aloo safe or bhujia. Our roti corns are ready to serve them into your home party. Your kids are going to love that for sure, and I am sure this is going to be hit at your home. Do try it at your home and let me know how it turns out. I'll be happy seeing your comments, and I'll be happy to see your recipe. What did you made it? So do try it at your home for sure. Guys, if you have liked this recipe, do give this recipe a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, because subscribe is free and this is the only way you can support me, guys. So please support me to achieve my goals, my passion towards food. Give your comments and suggestions in the comment section down below. Then enjoy this beautiful roti corn recipe at your home, and it looks so perfect. It looks like a perfect starters that you can make at your home and present it in front of your guest, and you will feel proud. Till then, it's me, Pooja, signing off, and meet you on the next video. Bye bye.